This is Sensei Bach, the world's greatest martial arts master. And you're listening to the Slam Fam Wrestling Network. Welcome to the family.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the SCW podcast. I am your host, the 7-Star Mind, Alex McCarthy, and I am joined by the man who counts three. It's your boy, Jon G, and we're here to talk about Hawkamania IV, Cinco De Mayhem, and we'll talk about this Saturday night. SCW Hell Hath No Fury. John, how the heck are you?
I am doing well. It's a heck of a whirlwind tour SCW is on right now.
We're halfway home on the Spring Showdown tours.
Excited to talk about some results. Excited to talk about a future match. Let's get into it.
All right, let's go ahead and get started. We obviously neither of us were at Cinco De Mayhem, but we through various sources got the results of the show. Big shout out to all of those who were so helpful in getting us those results.
Very helpful.
But obviously, we're not going to go into as much detail as we normally would because we weren't there. We're not going to insult your intelligence by pretending we were there because we weren't. And if you were there, you know we weren't there. So
there was actually a chant. Where is Jon G at one point? It's my understanding.
I got a text message asking where I was.
Yeah. It's nice to be missed. But SCWPro existed before the two of us, and it'll exist long after the two of us. So, one or two nights missed isn't going to end the world. And you and I aren't what's important here. What's important is talking about our first match. Which one do you want to hit into first?
Let's talk about the match between Shane Bender and Braden McBride.
Oh yeah, Braden McBride. Your blue chip there. He stole the win, according to you, not long ago.
That Fatal 4-Way at Epic.
Yeah, so he still has that under his belt, but it appears that Shane Bender actually won that bout, which I think is good. I think Shane needed to win. Shane needed to win.
Absolutely.
He's coming off of that rough split from his tag team. His former partner has joined a very prestigious fraternity, and he needed to have this win. So I'm glad for him. Well done, Shane.
But couldn't agree more. Happy for the straight rider, Shane Bender. Talk about. Speaking of his former partner, Robin Steele teamed up with Dion Roosman and picked up the victory over old Thumb and Finger.
Thumb and Finger. They couldn't make the two connect. They evidently Dion and Robin are on the rise. I'm telling you, keep your eyes on these guys. They're under the tutelage of Knight Wagner.
Yep.
They are partners in this organization. They are clearly important, and they're making things happen. And congratulations on their win.
Yeah, I from what I heard, there was a lot of involvement from Knight Wagner and Xander Killen, but it looks like the Thumb and Finger spelled a big L for losers this past Saturday night. Hopefully they can bounce back from that.
Yeah, there was involvement from Knight Wagner. He said a few kind words to the crowd that was there, that was gathered. I heard that they were they waited on bated breath. They let him take as much time as he wanted to. The crowd was just loving it. It could have easily been 30, 60 minutes of him just talking. It was almost like he gave a dissertation. The crowd loved it. And that's exactly the type of thing you got to come out to SCWPro Show to see. I mean, the guy's like professional when it comes down to wrestling.
Just hearing about Knight Wagner talking makes me yawn. Let's talk about another match featuring a rookie and a veteran as the gifted Chase Holiday took on your hip-shaking hero, your friendly neighborhood pelvic thruster, the phallic phenom, Crotch. Crotch, I heard, had some not too kind words for Chase Holiday. Not sure didn't get the whole full story on that one, but we do know that the former SCWPro champion picked up the victory.
And I don't think any of us doubted that. Chase has been taking hard knock after hard knock, and Crotch is just the type of competitor that doesn't get beat often. So don't know why he took the match, other than he needed to work. But if I was putting money on this, sorry Chase, I would have bet against you.
Dang.
Yeah.
Another match we need to talk about in singles action. Xander Killen made his return to the ring.
Xander killing him with that boot.
Killing him softly.
Killing him with that elbow. Xander killing him. Sorry.
All right. Anyway,
I miss that guy. All right. I know you're not happy with the way he's returned. I know you're not happy with the way he's been putting the boots to people, showing up and getting quote unquote involved in things you don't think are his business. But I've missed him, and I'm glad to have him back.
Well, and he was not able to put away the Master of the Titans cross, though Travis Titan, one of the fastest rising stars in SCWPro, in my opinion.
It's hard to say a bad word about the guy. It really is. Mostly because, I'm scared of them throwing me down on the ground and putting me in a crossface. But there's other reasons why I would be afraid to say bad words about him.
He doesn't strike me as the type of guy that would put a referee in a crossface. I'd be more worried about Xander Killen giving you that drop down.
Really?
Yeah.
He's always like, hey, buddy, how you doing? He's always super nice. Always super nice. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't think you know what you're talking about.
But congratulations to Travis on the win. Congratulations on his big Cinco De Mayhem Hawkamania IV win. Well
Absolutely.
Done. That is definitely a feather in his cap to have a win over Xander, with Xander's in-ring return after being out on the disabled list for as long as he was. So congratulations. Hope he enjoys it. Probably won't happen a second time.
Yeah, without a doubt. Do you only have 2 matches left on your list? In your notes?
Well, I have 3.
You have 3?
You want me to hold on?
Oh, yes.
My favorite. I know everybody's talking about it. Johnny Wisdom. The streak continues. Has not lost in 2018. Oh, yeah.
Really?
Wisdom
is that right?
mowed through him again. That's right. He's been dropping slices of wisdom on everybody since January 1st. The streak continues.
Took on the returning Tank Roberts.
Yeah.
Tank back.
Yeah, he gets to be a part of Johnny's legendary 2018. He gets to be a footnote in that. So congratulations to Tank.
Absolutely. That's incredible. Johnny's not lost yet in 20. Now that I think about it, you're right.
I am right. I thought we were all talking about it. You didn't realize that? I thought.
Wait. That's not right.
What he hasn't lost in 2018. Who beat him?
Genesis, Travis Titan.
When?
What?
You're saying Travis
Mark
Titan?
Mark Storm was on the line?
Mark Storm wrestled him. Johnny did.
It was a handicap match.
That doesn't count. Why would you count that?
Because he was in the match.
No, that's an asterisk. No.
You're unbelievable, Jon G.
Yeah. So, what other match do we have on this ticket? What else? Which one are you gonna go to next? Are we gonna keep going handicap references, or are we gonna move?
We're gonna go to the flag match.
Flag match.
Yeah, the Pride of Puerto Rico, the Boricua, Joe Acer, took on the Lucha legend from Mazatlan, Mexico, Latin Thunder, in a flag match. And Joe Acer's losing ways continues. You want to talk about a streak? When was the last time Joe Acer won a match?
Dubuque. Against Crotch, right?
Against Crotch, okay. Did he beat Nevin Knoxville in Walcott?
No.
Okay.
No, he did not.
All right.
But he assaulted Nevin Knoxville afterwards, and then assaulted Suge, right?
Yeah, Suge beat him. I know that.
And maybe that. No. I mean, at that match with Nevin Knoxville, Suge came in for the save on Nevin, and then got stomped for his troubles, I think.
Yeah, that's true. I remember that.
Yeah.
But Joe
so that's around the time that Joe's
losing weight started.
Yeah.
I mean, you could say it started in the finals of the Best of Luck and Break tournament.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's been up and down, but more losses. He's been losing when it counts lately. Defending the Pride of the Island, flag match, Latin Thunder, wasn't able to pick up the victory. Latin Thunder picking up the victory on Cinco De Mayhem and waving the flag of Mexico nice and high.
Hard to, root against the Luchador Superman on Cinco De Mayhem. That was...
That's right.
Just to go back to Joe, I think he's getting what he deserves. This is what happens when you live your life this way. This is what happens when you can't accept defeat. It doesn't stop coming to you. So this is what he gets. I hope he and his family are very proud of him.
Yeah, I'm sure they are, even though he's been losing a lot lately. Let's talk about the main event.
Man.
Handicap.
Yep, that's right. You're two-time.
You're in a band, aren't you?
Two-time tag team champions challenged for the QC Cup.
The QC
what a match!
Cup, yeah.
What a match!
We're gonna ignore the fact that Jon G is in fact the singer of a band, the White and Black Stripes.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, did you like that?
Yeah, the name of our first album is Nobody Here But Us Zebras. Yeah.
And the name of their second album is they also do a cover of Britney Spears 1, 2, 3, but they never finish. Anyways, speaking of not finishing, Vicious and Delicious failed at finishing the task of beating the Hawkeye in Iowa City. As Steve Manders was able to...
Improbable, impractical, and impossible, but Steve Manders managed to emerge victorious over Viscous and Diminished. That's right. Hashtag Viscous and Diminished. Go ahead and throw that in your tweet machine. Get out there, kids. Yeah.
Yep. You'll get 3 tweets from Jon G.
Yeah.
Yep.
So far, I'm amazed that it did not go down the way that I thought that this match is going to go down. I cannot believe, literally,
the Hawkeye was going to win, didn't I?
But, yeah, you totally saw their personality.
Yeah.
JT and Jah-C started super kicking and knocking each other. There it is. Super kicking each other back and forth. What's it? Underhanded.
And I believe it was made in Iowa City Street Fight as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was an Iowa City Street Fight. Yeah, it was a handicap Iowa City Street Fight. Cookie sheets, kendo stick.
Did I see some ladders?
kitchen sink, couple ladders.
I don't think there was a kitchen sink, Jon G.
Regal's glasses.
Regal's glasses?
Regal
wasn't there either.
One of the thickest substances known to Earth. Regal's glasses.
Good Lord. You're going to get stitches if you get hit with those.
Have you ever seen the bottom of an ashtray? It's two of those together.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Anyways. Steve
I'm
Mann
telling you.
picked up the win. Improbable, but he did it. He overcame the odds. It was sort of a celebration of champions.
Impossible.
At Hawkamania. In that handicap match, it was sort of a celebration of champions as you had the tag champs and the TC Cup holder all involved in the main event. But that was this past Saturday night, Hawkamania IV, Iowa City. Now let's talk about this Saturday night. May 12th, 781 Locust Street, Dubuque, Iowa. SCWPro presents Hell Hath No Fury.
Whoa, pal. You can't swear like that. Podcast. It's a family podcast.
I can say hell.
Heck have no fury. Isn't that the name of the show?
I don't think it's called Heck Have No Fury, Jon G.
Heck have no fury.
but
family show, guys. Jeez.
Anyways.
Another street fight, right? Is that what
Another street fight.
Oh.
The first time in the history of SCW, a women's street fight. The first time in the history of SCW, a Dubuque street fight. As Valentina Loca and Rahne Victoria go at it again.
Is this the fourth chapter in this saga? Or is it the fifth chapter?
I believe it's the fourth chapter.
Fourth chapter.
Fourth chapter. You know, we saw Rahne Victoria lose her temper back at Crimson and Clover. She got that chair involved. This main event match was made. And this is one of those shows. This is all one match card. This match is worth the price of admission alone. Everyone that's coming to this show, you know there's going to be great SCW Pro action. You know there's going to be other superstars there. You know this is the third stop on the Spring Showdown tour. But let me tell you, this is going to be a hell of a night.
And in the past, we've talked about Valentina Loca's skill set. We've talked about her training. We've talked about how electric she is off the turnbuckle, her submission moves. But none of that matters in a street fight. None of that matters in a street fight. That must have something to do with Rahne pulling out the chair last time, and sadistic Sean Morrow saw that and saw dollar signs and said, I know what I'm booking next time we come here. And that's not when we're getting this street fight. I'm thinking this is from the genius of Sean Morrow, because that's what the people want. They just want to see a knockdown brawl. They just want to see a knockdown brawl, and these two women are going to do it.
He was the one that made the match. And, you know, I'm going to say it right now, without a shadow of a doubt. 100%, in my opinion, a guarantee.
Don't choose wrong again. You always choose wrong when you do this. This is bad. All right, who you got? What do you think's going to happen?
Valentina Loca is coming out on top.
Oh my,
I'll tell you why.
No,
I'll tell you why.
This is
it's
Rahne.
A street
go ahead.
fight, John. Valentina grew up on the streets of Albuquerque. She knows some, I believe she says, gangster stuff. Rahne Victoria grew up in Dubuque. I also grew up in Dubuque. And let me tell you, there's not a whole lot of gangster stuff in Dubuque. Valentina Loca is more vicious. She's more brutal. She has experience fighting on the streets. I just don't, Rahne Victoria she's a great wrestler. And she's sadistic. She is evil. She calls herself evil, and she is evil.
And what else is her secret weapon? What else does she have going for her? It's how it worked before. And this time it's legal. Can do it right in front of everybody. That's right. Acid Rahne. Acid Rahne.
Acid Rahne. Yes, Acid Rahne. But this time Valentina Loca can be ready for it. Valentina Loca's going to be breaking what used to be the rules are out the window.
Nothing gets you ready for acid rain. If we could prepare for acid rain, we wouldn't be worried about the health of the earth. What are you talking about? It's just like the time you tried to, you talked about killing Mason Beck. You've gone crazy again, Alex.
I'm talking about
Reign Victoria's going to win this.
Valentina Loca. Do you know what Loca means in Spanish, Jon G? I know you grew up, I know you were around in the 90s, so you remember Ricky Martin, Live La Vida Loca. It means she's crazy. She will do whatever it takes to win. Nothing will stop her. She's coming for revenge.
I think we clearly have seen Reign Victoria preparing for this match. Already demonstrated her ability to handle a chair. Knows where to hide the acid rain.
She doesn't have to hide this time.
Yeah, it'd be hanging right off her belt.
And I will stand corrected. This is the 5th time they've met.
Is it the 5th time?
And it's all tied up. It's all tied up. Loca won the first one. Victoria won the second one and the third one. Loca won the fourth one. This is number 5. And it's a street fight, so there must be a winner.
Well, no DQ. This is not going to be busted up by a third party. Even if a third party comes in, it doesn't change anything. You know,
doesn't change a thing. No.
And is it falls count anywhere?
I believe in a street fight, in my previous experience, this is obviously at the discretion of Sean Morrow, and I have not read the contract. I believe generally in a street fight, pinfall or submission must occur in the ring.
Now, Walcott, that is definitely the rules in Iowa City as well in the past. But that stipulation could be made falls anywhere.
But this is a Dubuque street fight too.
It's the first time we've had one. First time we've had a women's street fight. First time we've had a Dubuque street fight. It's a double first. So
double first, right? Absolutely, you're right.
Take that, glass ceiling.
And we're going to have a woman on commentary as Margaret Adele from Bells and Estelle right here on the Slam Fam Wrestling Network will be joining either Timothy Regal or myself on commentary.
And it's the night before Mother's Day as well, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right?
Absolutely. Yeah. And Mrs. Adele, Margaret's mother, might even be in attendance. Hard to say.
Well, that's fantastic.
It is.
I heard she's a fan of Manders.
She is a fan of Manders. She's got one Steve Manders t-shirt. She's got the Back and Black t-shirt, and she wants the gray one. Yeah. I'm assuming she's going to be bringing some merchandise money to Dubuque if she does indeed make it to buy a new Steve Manders shirt, which all of you should do. We've got great merchandise at SCWPro that you can purchase and wear what all the SCWPro fans are wearing, no matter what shirt you want to wear. All right, John. I know what shirt you'll be wearing Saturday night.
Absolutely.
781 Loca Street, Dubuque, Iowa, Joliet Event Center. Hell has no fury. Doors open 6:30. Show starts 7 o'clock. John, tell all of our fine listeners here on the Slam Fam Wrestling Network where they can find you on social media.
You can and may find me at The Real John G123 on Twitter. Don't put an H in my name. Follow me there to keep up on all things official with SCWPro.
Absolutely. And you can find me on social media at OneRealSmartAlex. Go ahead and find SCWPro on social media at SCWPro. Go ahead and like the Slam Fam Wrestling Network on Facebook, because after the show, we are going to have a Facebook Live post-show. It's going to be great. Follow Slam Fam Rest on Twitter, WREST. Go ahead and follow Slam Fam Wrestling on Instagram. Wherever your social media needs are, we're there with the Slam Fam. All right,
welcome
John,
to the family.
This Saturday night. Welcome to the family, absolutely. This Saturday night, Slam Fam Wrestling Network, post-show, SCWPro, Hell Has No Fury. For Jon G, I am Alex McCarthy, and we will see you at the show.